All right. Welcome to another episode of Talk About It Tuesday. I am one of your hosts, B. Brown the Revolutionary. It is June 14th, 2022. And as you know, we are celebrating what? Juneteenth, the whole month of June, because we are celebrating our greatness, our absolute great blackness. You know what I mean? Because it's too many times that we are said to be this and we're said to be that, but they don't never tell the narrative about how great we are. So, with that being said, I do have an introduction for you people. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I do believe y'all ready. So, let's do this.
Welcome to Talk About It Tuesday, Juneteenth edition. Do you know what the Black Codes are? Although the Black Codes existed before the Civil War, and many northern states had them, it was the southern U.S. states that codified such laws into everyday practice. The Black Codes, also known as the Black Laws, were restrictive laws designed to limit the freedom of African Americans and ensure their availability as a cheap labor force after slavery was abolished during the Civil War. Under the Black Codes, many states required Black people to sign yearly labor contracts, and if they refused, they risked being arrested, fined, and forced into unpaid labor. There were also vagrancy laws that declared a Black person to be vagrant if unemployed, and without permanent residence, a person could be fined, arrested, or be subject to free labor. Southern states, such as Mississippi and South Carolina, enacted the first Black Codes, which required free Black people to have written evidence of employment for the coming year each January, and that they forfeit their wages earned and be subject to arrest if they left before the end of their contract. The Black Codes also defined the type of property free Black people can own. The Black Codes caused outrage and panic in the northern states because it seemed the South was trying to recreate some form of quasi-slavery to negate the results of the war. When the radical 39th Congress reconvened in December of 1865, they were furious about the developments that had transpired during Johnson's presidential Reconstruction period. Rallying against the Black Codes as it returns to slavery and being a violation of the 13th Amendment, Congress passed a Civil Rights Act of 1866, the 14th Amendment, and the Second Freemen's Bureau Bill. The Memphis riot in May of 1866 and the New Orleans riot in July caused urgency to ease tensions in the state-sanctioned racism permeating in the South. After winning in large majorities, in 1866, the Republican Congress passed the Reconstruction Act. This arrangement lasted until the Compromise of 1877, which in effect marked the beginning of the Jim Crow era.
All right, so y'all heard that. The Jim Crow era. If you don't know about the Jim Crow era, I advise you to do a little bit of homework because that's one of the main reasons why we are today. That's why I strongly advise us as a people to get it together. All right? But everything about us is not bad. So therefore, I have some things I definitely want to share with you all. And let's see what we got going on in the comments. Sunshine says, blessings on blessings. Blessings to you, Sunshine. You always come through and support. So we definitely appreciate that. But let me go ahead and tell you about some great inventors that we have that have paved the way for us as a people. So these are some of the things that you definitely need to know something about. Because, like I said, we have so many Black entrepreneurs that's doing so many great things that you wouldn't know it because when you look at the news, everything you see about us is wah. Baby, listen, we got a lot of good things going on for us too. Make a note of that. And here we go. Let me show you this. All right. This is Mr. Garret Morgan, born March 4th, 1877. And In 1914, Garret Morgan patented a breathing device in the form of a canvas hood, a precursor to the modern gas mask. Garret Morgan invented the first authentic three-way traffic signal system, which he eventually sold to General Electric. Garret Morgan was the first Black man in Cleveland, Ohio to own a car. Baby, that's major business. That's major business. George Washington Carver, January 1864. Carver was known as the Peanut Man, but contrary to myth, he did not invent peanut butter. As a prominent scientist and educator, Carver became one of the most famous African Americans of his time. George Washington Carver was the first African American to have a national monument dedicated to him. And also, he invented a lot of things to do with the peanut. Look it up. Lewis Howard Latimer. He taught himself mechanical drawing and drafted a patent firm. In addition to assisting others, Latimer designed a number of his own inventions, including an improved railroad car bathroom and an early air conditioning unit. Latimer helped draft the patent for Bell's design of the telephone. He was also involved in the field of incandescent lighting. Another great one. And boom, one of my favorite, Madam C.J. Walker, baby. December 23rd, 1867, Madam C.J. Walker was the first American woman to become a self-made millionaire. Madam C.J. Walker invented a line of African-American hair products after suffering from a scalp ailment that resulted in her losing her own hair. She promoted her products by traveling around the country, giving lecture demonstrations, and eventually established Madam C.J. Walker Laboratories to manufacture cosmetics and train sales beauticians. In 1913, Madam C.J. Walker donated the largest amount of money by an African American toward the construction of an Indianapolis YMCA. Also a civil rights activist, in 1917, Walker was part of a delegation that traveled to the White House to petition President Woodrow Wilson to make lynching a federal crime. Okay? And let me add, our special guest has a line of hair products as well, and I can't wait for y'all to meet her. She is coming up next. Okay? Then we have Miss Marie Van Britton Brown, who was a nurse and innovator. In 1966, she invented a video home security system along with her husband, Albert Brown, electronics technician. In the same year, they applied for a patent for the innovative security system, which was granted in 1969. Born October 30th, 1922. All right. So, as you can see, we come from a line of greatness. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. Okay? So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and bring our special guest in. Also, I would like to say hello to Miss Nakara Lemon. Boom, she says she on her way because she will be sharing her thoughts as well. And she also has a special treat for us tonight. Also, Sunshine says Jim Crow, the Willie Lynch syndrome. Most definitely. We definitely have to hit more on that next week for sure. So we can ensure the people get this in their mind. All right. Yes, because they stay trying to whitewash history. Exactly, honey. It's a lot of good things going on in the world. I'm in the building, fam. What's up, Mr. Chris Douglas Fletcher? It's good to see you. It's always good to see everybody. I always come through and show you girls support. Trust. I will be doing the same. Sunshine says, yes, I've learned about this in high school. That's so awesome. And also, Madam C.J. Walker got her own show, her own documentary on Netflix. It is to die for. Please check it out. Sunshine, and they just passed the anti-lynching bill. Exactly. Look how long ago that's been. What a tragedy. But with that being said, let's go ahead and bring our special guest of tonight in. Her name is Miss Tameka Garret, and she also has a hairline called TLG Hair Products, baby. Let's bring her on in. How
Hello,
you doing
everybody.
tonight?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We are doing awesome. We are delighted to have you on the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. So can you go ahead and just introduce yourself to the people?
Hi, everybody. I'm Tameka Garret. I'm from Alpine, Alabama. A lot of y'all know me as Do Right from playing ball. Went to school in Chillsburg High School. Me and Brenda played against each other. She was the truth, y'all. But
Well,
anyway,
thank you.
I started a hairline about 4 years ago. I was diagnosed with lupus 8 years ago, and lupus, the medicine causes your hair to fall out. So my hair was falling out, and I didn't know what to do. A lot of people couldn't tell it because I naturally have thick hair. So I started just playing in hair products, just messing with stuff. And my hairstylist, Tara Wells, she was like, that stuff making your hair grow. Maybe you need to try to put it on the market. And I'm like, nah, you know. So I started using it on my mom, my grandmama. They was my guinea pigs. Started working. My mom got lupus. My sister has lupus. My grandmama has a scalp disease also that was bringing her hair out. Their hair started growing. So I came up with first I started making a grease, you know. It smells pretty good. It's light, shea butter, olive oil, peppermint oil, vitamin E oil, chibi powder, stuff like that right there. The grease is my number one thing. It's what I first started out with. If you got edges, you know, make your edges grow back. It add thickness to your hair, like from the quick weeds, if your hair breaking off and stuff. This the good stuff, the grease. Then I also started out with the shampoo. Shampoo is all natural. My products are all natural. A lot of people can't use a lot of chemicals, like for cancer patients and stuff like that. They can't really use chemicals. So I started an all natural hairline. My shampoo has like a fenugreek in it. It's like a hair thickener, thickens your hair up. Started a conditioner. You know, conditioner is really, really good for my conditioner. You can use it on relaxed hair or perm hair or natural hair. It's fine. A lot of people like the conditioner for the natural hair. They say it makes the curls pop. I'm perm, so I use it. I also got a growth oil. I started making that. A lot of people had braids and they wanted something to keep their braids from the scalps oil. So I started making a growth oil for the hair. But if you get braids and then you put this oil in your hair, in 2 weeks you're gonna be calling me fussing like a lot of people do. Their hair growing out because they need to get their hair redone because it makes your hair grow real quick.
Yeah.
And then I started with a boosting serum. Like if you got alopecia or something like that, you're dealing with alopecia, it works pretty good. I posted pictures last week. One of my clients, she posted her hair where she really had no hair. Then she got hair growing. And this has been going on for like 10 years. She no hair growth, but she's growing hair. She uses the boosting serum. A lot of people wanted a leave-in conditioner. I started adding a leave-in conditioner to it. Brenda, yeah, I didn't tell you about this.
I didn't know you had it.
A lot of people like this for their natural hair. You know, the leave-in conditioner, they spray it and they go. It works pretty good. I like it, but I like the leave-in conditioner. You know, leave it in. I keep going. Then I started a face line. Lupus also makes your skin blotch out the sun and stuff like that. I've been using it on my face. Me and my friend Candy used to play in turmeric powders and stuff like that, making it. And then I finally figured out how to make it have a long shelf life. I really don't like selling stuff if the shelf life is not long. Once I get the shelf life long more than 6 months, then I'll try to put it on the market. So I got a turmeric mask that you can kind of put on your face. It's not really, it's thick. It's a paste like. Put it on your face for like 5 minutes, rub it in real good, wash it off. And you got the nourishing oil. It got some of them have rose petals in them. You know, put it on your skin. Pretty much, that's pretty much all I use. It's all I've been using is this. I was a fan of Mary Kay. I still use Mary Kay, but now I use my own stuff. You know, so. And I do little sales all the time. Like I may have a shampoo and conditioner and a grease for like that's a $20 bundle. If you add the growth oil to that and the boosting serum, that's like a $40 bundle. You know, so I do have that. You can get this bundle right here, the facial bundle for like $35. it'll last you for like 3 to 4 months. I have a website, www.tlgessentials.com. You can order from my website. I get orders out within 3 days. So your order will go out within 3 days. If you order in 3 days, your order out, and it's probably to you in 2 days because I do everything priority mail. Here's some pictures of some. You probably can see it like some of my clients' hair, you know, started out growing no hair to hair, the thickness, the fullness. This baby didn't have any hair. 3 months, the mom sent me this picture of this baby's hair. This lady's hair was broke off in the middle. I started doing her hair, and then she came out to that within like 5 months.
Wow.
You know, so it works pretty good. A lot of my clients will tell you. I don't like to tell people because my hair naturally grows, but the lupus makes it breaks off. And everybody know I had short hair last in December. This is my growth from December. Brenda, you know, like this is my hair growth from December to now, to shaved off on the side.
Wow.
You know, so, but I like my clients to tell about, you know, how it helps them because I naturally have thick, long hair. But it works.
Well, let me say, I have the products, honey. And when I tell you, I love it. I use the shampoo and the conditioner. It gave me that tingly feel that I like. Let me know something going on with the scalp. It's activated. And then I also use the growth serum. I put that on my hair because I have fine hair. It'll grow, but because my hair, it's not real thick, but it'll grow. And I've been using all of the products, and I absolutely love it. So once I got a whiff of it, then my mama wanted some. Okay, so my mama got some. So then after that, I had a friend wanted some. So now we definitely got to get some of this leave-in conditioner and the mask. And I know a lot of people that do have a lupus, so I'm definitely going to spread the word. Now, I know somebody that live and die by that turmeric. So, baby, I already know you got to listen. You got another customer. Soon as we get off of this live, I'll be like, girl, she got a turmeric mask too, girl.
And it's good for eczema. Really good for eczema.
And
babies can use it. I've been using it on my little cousin for eczema. And his mom's like, what did you put on his skin? I said, a turmeric mask. She was like, huh? So I put some in his bag. And I said, it's in his bag. Look. And she put it on there for like 3 days. It was dried up.
Wow. Because I suffer from that as well. Mm-hmm. I do suffer from that. And I just want to say congratulations. I mean, I love to see somebody in our area doing something so great because, of course, I am a fan of Madam C.J. Walker. When I saw her documentary, that inspired me just to go. And the fact that someone told me about your hair products, and I was like, for real, Tameka got hair products? They were like, yeah. I was like, why I didn't know that? So I was like, okay, well, let me try it because they was telling me that their hair was growing because of the products. So I was like, okay, cool. So I must say I love the products and I can't wait. I can't wait to use some of the other products. So anybody, I already put, it is www.tlgessentials.com. As you can see, it's already in there. All y'all got to do is hit the website. Y'all can order some of her products. They are very affordable. You're definitely going to get a bang for your buck. I feel like she's definitely outdoing a lot of the products that I see online. And the rose oil, I be seeing that online, so I'm definitely going to get me some of that as well. Chris Douglas Fletcher says, beard oil for men.
Hey, love Chris, yes, look, I got that beard oil for men. I got it. The beard oil, I don't have the beard wash. I'm sold out. I got to make some more, but I got that beard oil for men. A lot of men love this product.
Yes, that is so awesome. Okay, Sunshine says, oh, when your follicles start to tingle, I need this. Listen, She is in Philadelphia, so we definitely gonna have to get you a package, ship
Yes,
right on
ma'am.
up to Philly, baby. It says, Sunshine, she the truth. Baby, look, the people are already speaking on your behalf, honey. It ain't no need for you to say nothing. They already know. I must say, though, I'm serious. I like my hair products. I just actually washed my hair today with it, and it just give me that feeling of that it's fresh, clean, and it's actually helping stimulate my scalp. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So once again, if anybody want to get anything, like I said, it's right here in the comments, www.tlgessentials.com. All right. Is there anything else you want to tell the people, Tameka?
And they can also pick it up at Just Jazzy Shoutique in Shullsburg. Just Jazzy Shoutique. She have products down there, so you can pick it up from Just Jazzy Shoutique in Shullsburg. Also, if you local, you don't have to order from the website. If you can just hit me up on Facebook or call me, I can meet you. I don't mind meeting people. You know, Sylacauga, I meet people at the Pig, Shullsburg. You can pick it up from Jazz, or I'll meet you at the Pig in Shullsburg. Sycamore, I meet at the Dollar General. Talladega, I meet at the Pig. So I don't mind meeting you to save that shipping. We can meet if y'all want to.
Look at here. Y'all better come on in here and quit playing, baby. We got the hair products on there. There's the co-host, D.
I didn't want to interrupt. I just been sitting over here smiling. She will meet y'all, okay? I will be. I have locks, as you see, but this is Mari too, y'all. But I will be. I've heard about your products. One of my friends uses your products, and I've heard. So it's definitely an honor to have you on the show. So I do look forward to shopping inventory.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So as y'all can see, we definitely have an entrepreneur right here with pretty much everything that we've been talking about, Black excellence. She's came up with her own line of natural products. And listen, y'all, like she said, it don't matter if you got a perm or you natural. You can use her products. A baby can use her products.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
with that being said, I want to thank you so much, Tameka, for being on the show. And let the people know how they can get in contact with you on social media and everything.
Thank y'all. But y'all can reach me on Facebook at Tameka Garret. My website is www.tlgessentials.com. You can reach me on Instagram as TLG Essentials. And my phone number is 256-510-2905. 256-510-2905. If I don't answer, I'm at work. I can't have my phone at work, but text me and I will respond.
Baby, she is ready for y'all. So y'all better go ahead and get yourself together and stop playing. Once again, she done gave y'all all the information. Her phone number is in the comments. So if y'all need her, make sure y'all hit her up. And I will actually add her IG to the comment section in a little while, as soon as I pull it up. But Tameka, I want to thank you so very much for coming in on the show.
Yes,
and
ma'am. Thank y'all.
yes, and any other time, if you have anything else you would like to share with the people, you are always welcome to come on the show. We do this every Tuesday at 8:00 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, you have a blessed day. You want to say anything to her, D?
I've just heard a lot about it, and my friend, she was transitioning and she just saw a lot of growth. The shampoos, I think you have hair grease as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, it's just you know how you hear about somebody, then you come in contact with them. It's just kind of very neat, makes it a smaller world. So definitely excited and an honor to have you, and I definitely admire what you're doing. So I do have one question, like, what made you start, or like, did you go to school to learn these things, or did you do research yourself?
I went to cosmetology school, and Tara Wells taught me a lot also. We went to school together. She's my cousin. She was doing my hair. Then just lupus, me having lupus, my mom and my sister, my hair was falling out. I had to figure something out. Like, because dermatologist wasn't working for me.
Okay.
Facts.
That's what's up. I don't have nothing. Look, Brandy, that's all I could come up with. It just made me so happy to see somebody doing this. I love
Exactly. It feels good to know someone personally that has our own line of hair products.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Tameka, you are welcome to continue to watch the show or whatever you want to do. But I also just want to thank you once again for coming on to the show. And we will definitely be glad to have you on again if you ever decide you want to add anything else to your products.
Anytime.
Yes, ma'am. I'm working on some toothpaste, so I'm gonna be with y'all about that.
Okay.
I've been using it for mine as a teeth whitener, so I hadn't put it on the market yet. I just been using it for me.
Come on with it, baby.
All right.
Yes. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Well, you have a blessed remainder of night, and we will definitely talk to you again.
Yes, ma'am. Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Man, that's so awesome. Y'all, can y'all believe that? Like, she definitely got her own line of stuff.
That's
Wow.
what's up.
Wow. Let's see. Sunshine said, I'm trying to grow my hair back. Baby, get you some of these oils and things and get it popping, because I'm telling you, I've been using it. And my hair definitely been growing now. It'll grow, but baby, it seems like it's definitely been going at a little faster pace.
Okay.
Chris said, I'm a fan of Tameka. I'm a fan of Tameka too. Facts. Facts, facts, and facts. Y'all, here is her phone number if y'all need to call her, and make sure y'all also visit her website. And it's also TLG Essentials on Instagram. That peppermint oil, OMG. Baby, ooh, I love when it make my scalp do that tingly thing. You know what I mean? It just feels so good. It feels so good. Well, with that being said, we're going to keep the show moving right along. That was very awesome. I was just telling them about Madam C.J. Walker. Have you seen that documentary?
I think I started it, but I didn't finish.
Okay. Well, actually, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It is so very awesome, and it would just give you inspiration on top of inspiration on top of inspiration.
Okay.
Every single time. I'm telling you. All right. With that being said, we're gonna move right along with our show. All right. We got an update from the 10-year-old that shot the lady that her mom was arguing with. And when I tell you, y'all, hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. Just give me 1 second so I can pull this up, y'all, because it's sad. All right. For those that don't remember what happened, let me give you a refresher. When this situation happened. All right, let me give y'all some information. One Florida woman is unalive after being shot by a 10-year-old. There was hostility that stemmed from a social media post. The 31-year-old Lakeisha Isaac, 41-year-old LaShawn Rogers. Isaac was intoxicated and handed her child a bag with a gun in it when them two got into a scuffle. The young girl pulled the gun out the bag and fired 2 rounds, y'all. The child is in protective custody while Isaac is being charged with manslaughter, aggravated assault with a firearm, neglectful firearm storage, and child neglect. All right.
Child.
So y'all heard that. So let me go ahead and give y'all.
But look at me, Brandy. I just look like I was just over it last week when you read that. I'm just like, they done really took me down through there with that one.
I know it. Well, let me give you the rest of the information. So the 10-year-old girl now has been arrested as of Tuesday, more than a week after authorities said she shot and unalived a woman who had got into a fight with her mom, right? The Orlando Police Department said that the girl is facing a charge of second-degree murder. She was taken into custody and placed with a local juvenile justice center. The girl's mother, of course, was arrested last week on charges of manslaughter, by culpable negligence, child neglect, negligent storage of a firearm, and aggravated assault with a firearm, authorities say. Let's talk about it, y'all. We ain't gonna talk about it long, but let's talk about it. Why? Why? And let me ask y'all a question, and please put your opinion in the comments, honey.
Please.
Do you think that a Caucasian child would have got the same treatment as this 10-year-old black child?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, you feel how I feel. Listen, I'm not trying to make everything a race issue, but let's be real. This is the world that we are living in. All I'm saying is that we definitely need the justice system to be fair. And it's never fair. But I do know as a 10-year-old child, you don't know how to make good decisions. You can make some good decisions, but you are not good at making good decisions. And when you are being raised by a woman that hands a bag to a 10-year-old child with a firearm in it, what do you expect? What do you get out of that? So once again, I ask, what in the world is this world coming to? Oh, well, has already come to. It ain't coming to, already has
Right,
come
it's
to.
already here on the front porch.
Yeah, so I'm over it. I'm over it all. Let's see what the people are saying, honey.
Sunshine says that don't make no sense. You involve your child, she's a little girl, in your adult BS, and now her life is ruined. Like, what type time you on? Some people really like, I know people like this, like they still be, 30, 40 plus, trying to fight, do all this extra stuff. Y'all go get y'all some money.
Thank you.
Go find you something to do. Go elevate yourself instead of worry about the next person. Like that back and forth stuff. Mentally, they had children, but they never grew up. Okay, moving right along. Sunshine says, no, they finna go get treatment at some cute facility. Exactly, they need help. Now you want to get them some help. Please. She said, look what they did to Jamarian. Jamarian Lawhorn, if he had been white and done that and done what he did, he would have gotten therapy.
Sunshine, is that the young man that had the situation where he was playing with his sister? I need a little bit more context to that because I can't quite remember who Jamarian Lawthorn is. Matter of fact, let me look it up. Jamarian Lawthorn. A 12-year-old that stabbed and unalived a 9-year-old. It said now he is ready to tell his story. So y'all tune in next week. I will have a whole situation behind all of that. I will have a whole lot of context so we can talk about that situation as well.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's see. Sunshine says he was a 12-year-old boy that took pills to try to unalive himself from his messed up life. He wanted the police to unalive him. Chris said, don't make no damn sense. I agree. Miss Bobby said, hello. Hey, Miss Bobby. Thank you for popping out on YouTube.
Okay.
We appreciate you. Lord have mercy. It's so sad. I know, Chris. I know. It's just a bit much. It's a bit much. Ooh. So Sunshine said he went to a park and unalived a 9-year-old white boy. And you know what? I'm not taking up for nobody. But what I can say, your circumstances got a lot to do with how you act. And let's be real, a lot of these children are being brought up in these broken homes, and there is nobody to come in and save them. I'm thankful for my parents. I'm just thankful.
Right.
I'm
They
just
literally trying to survive.
I'm thankful. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Look like we got one more comment, then we're gonna rock and roll on to the next subject. Let's see. Because we're gonna definitely have another guest. Nakara said, send me the link. We got you coming in. He was being abused at home and didn't want to be here anymore, Sunshine said. It's a lot of children that experience that. And it's so sad. So very sad. So very sad. All right. Let's move right along with our next topic, though, y'all. I don't know if you guys follow the music scene, but I will always be a person that follows the music scene because I love music. But our next story is involving Money Gang Vontae and his murder. Have any of you heard about this? Have you heard about it, D?
I don't even know who this young man is.
Okay. So let me pull up some information on Money Gang Vontae. All right, as you can see, Money Gang Vontae is a rapper. He's actually from California, and he was in New York to do a show. And he went into a drugstore, and he was murdered by 5 guys in New York, and it was all captured on video. So let me go ahead and go into a little bit more of this situation. Because when I tell you, it went down. It definitely went down. All right, as you can see, these are the 5 guys that were caught on the video. So it's such a tragedy. And I actually have some video for y'all to watch. So let me go ahead and pull this video up. Warning, this is graphic. Some things have been blurred, but the video itself is still pretty graphic. As you can see, this is the video from them being outside. So the young man is right there. As you can see, he's already tussling with somebody. The whole pharmacy tech, Lord. And this one, they pretty much just jumped him. It was just inevitable. He was not going to make it out of the situation. Because, and they wanted to take his chain. And as you can see, the guy just pretty much did him in. And it looked like he enjoyed it and he had no remorse. Okay. So I just don't know. Sunshine said, girl, shaking my head. I know, right? Just trifling. People need to do better for real. Exactly. Sunshine saying, for what? I do not understand, nor do I want to understand the mentality. Did this man do something to honestly disrespect you, your mama, your children? Not some stupid street BS. Well, like I said, upon investigation, I didn't see him doing. I don't even think they really knew each other. They didn't have any beef. This is just stemming from him being a rapper, and he actually, I guess, maybe had some money, and they was gonna take his chain because in rap sometimes they do stuff like that. They take your chain just to say that they got it and try to get you to pay money to get it back. So let me give y'all a little bit of information on the situation. Cops released a new surveillance of 5 men wanted in connection to the broad daylight Bronx murder of Los Angeles drill rapper Vontae Frowner. Frowner, 27, was inside Amazing Pharmacy on East Tremont Avenue near Arthur Avenue around 3:45 p.m. Thursday, when he was blasted multiple times in the body and torso, police said. 4 men sought by cops are captured on video released late Friday, and the 5th is shown in a surveillance image. Frowner, whose stage name is Gang Vontae, is a drill rapper from Los Angeles who previously lived in Chicago. He was in town for a show, according to the police and his dad. Disturbing footage obtained by the Post on Friday shows 4 of the suspects struggling with Frowner before one man fires 4 shots. The group then ran, leaving him helpless, sprawled out and behind the counter with a blood-soaked shirt. Yep. So, welcome, Nikki6, aka Misled. How are you doing?
Hey, ladies, I'm good. How about y'all?
Good.
Good to see you.
I know. It's good to have you on the show once again. We haven't seen you in a while.
Yes, I know. I've been going up and down, complications with sickness and health right now, but it's all good. I'm better today.
That's awesome.
That's all that matters.
Well, did you hear some information that we were sharing about this poor young drill rapper from Los Angeles that was murdered in New York?
No, I was linking in. I was connecting when you first started the subject. So fill me in because I hadn't heard that.
Well, he basically went to do a show in New York, and the 5 guys that are on the screen caught him in a pharmacy, and he met his demise in the pharmacy. Mind you, all of this is caught on tape. I don't know if they just wanted to lose their lives or get behind bars, but the video shows it
a pharmacy at the drugstore.
At the drugstore, yes.
A shame.
Yes, and they took this man's life. Yes, they did.
Wow.
Yes, they did.
And like their own. How about that?
Right.
Yeah, pretty much, D, because I don't know what to say on that one, Brandon.
Well, Sunshine says you want what he has, get on the grind and get your own. Exactly. And
they robbed him, or they knew? I mean, did they know him? Did they just rob? I mean, what's the motive? What's the story behind it?
Well, they wanted his money and take his chain.
Oh, they were just robbing him.
Yes.
And killed him. Oh my Lord. Okay. I get it. I mean, okay.
Sunshine said, "And end your life. I'm going to bed, baby. You might well
Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine. Hey,
Sunshine. Get you a pillow, baby, because it's time to go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
She said, blessings on blessings, Nikki6.
Thank you. Likewise.
With that being said, y'all, I'm over it. So I hope that his family and everybody get the justice that they deserve behind this situation.
That is great.
Because that was pretty sad.
That's sad and senseless.
Yep,
Sad
it was
and
pretty sad.
senseless.
We got to do better as a people. We got to do better as a people. That didn't make no sense for none of that to happen. It didn't make no sense. All right, moving right along with our next subject, and then Nikki6 is gonna bless us with something, a natural treat. I can't wait. But I don't know if you guys have heard, but 31 members of the white nationalist Patriot Front were arrested in Idaho near a pride event. Now, just before I go into any pictures or anything like that, let me give you more information. Law enforcement arrested 31 members of a white nationalist organization known as the Patriot Front near a pride event in Idaho on Saturday on a charge of conspiracy to riot. The men were packed into a U-Haul truck and detained a short distance away from the gathering, which was being held at a park. The men who traveled from at least 10 outside states are expected to be arraigned Monday on the misdemeanor count. And Sunshine told me that their bail was set at $300. Let's talk about it.
What?
Wait, before we actually talk about it.
So they only needed $3 to get out is what you're setting up here telling me right now.
No.
Baby.
I see you shaking your head, yes, but no.
I'm finna give y'all something to listen to.
Please.
Police in northern Idaho say at least one man from Colorado was among a group of white nationalists outside a pride event this afternoon. Officers found this group inside a U-Haul truck with shields, shin guards, and other riot gear.
The 31 men who were arrested on charges of conspiracy to commit a riot. Investigators say this group identified as part of Patriot Front. The Anti-Defamation League describes Patriot Front as a white supremacist group that believes their ancestors conquered America and bequeathed it to them. Police say that someone spotted this group loading into the U-Haul at a hotel. They called it in. Police chief says that officers found paperwork that appeared to be an operations plan that would seem to indicate that this group had other plans.
It is clear to us, based on the gear that the individuals had with them, the stuff they had in the possession and in the U-Haul with them, along with paperwork that was seized from them, that they came to riot downtown.
Organizers said that this was the largest pride event in northern Idaho, the largest pride event that area has ever seen. Extra officers were already on hand there this weekend, as there had been some other threats.
The new.
All right. So, y'all, so they automatically knew in their mind that all they were going to do was riot.
Shoot.
Y'all,
that's the
that's what you can let them get away with, but still give them a slap on the wrist.
That's the difference between them and us.
I mean, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And here is a list of the men that were arrested. Y'all, did y'all hear what they said? They felt like their ancestors left this country to them.
Please.
Baby, what else?
So we talk about the tribe of the lost. They're lost. Bless it.
Blessed. I mean, what more do you people want from us? Like, and then the fact that y'all gonna get out of jail with a misdemeanor. Y'all gonna be back out on the streets doing some more crazy stuff before we know it.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. I don't understand your plan at all, man. I mean, like, I can't make this stuff up, y'all, even if I tried.
No, they were hiding back in that U-Haul.
Y'all.
Right, D.
Because I saw it, but I'm just like, I know they went out on that U-Haul. Yes, y'all was.
Yeah, they were.
And also, some people at a hotel called the police and said they looked suspicious. She said it looked like a small army.
Yeah, y'all look suspicious. Climbing in the back of the U-Haul and closing it. Period. But a small army? Come on now.
Sunshine said, why wasn't this breaking news? Exactly. Like, bruh. Like, to me, this is the same as the riot that happened at the Capitol, the White House.
Right.
Yeah.
This on the same
Like
level.
I said, that's the difference between them and us. Yeah. It's absurd.
Absurd. Mito said, if these folks were black, baby.
Hey.
We would have got a headline then.
Ain't no telling what would have happened.
Baby.
And that's just the facts. Sunshine said they were even able to post their $300 bail as well, which is my good pillow law. Well, she said, where is my good
She
pillow?
said, where's my good pillow?
Facts.
Don't go, Sunshine.
Mito said, what about these January 6 hearings? Exactly.
Right. All of that.
We'll bring that in next week. We're gonna bring it in next week, baby, because it's so much to have to unpack, and it's just unbelievable. That is why this month we have dedicated everything to Juneteenth. Know your history. Today's history lesson was about Black codes, and we went in at the end talking about Jim Crow. So therefore, y'all, please know your history. Oh, yeah. And Sunshine says these fools had a dang on smoke grenade. Yes, they did.
It's sad. Yeah.
The orange man is going off. Baby, the orange man is, look, the orange man said, look, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm tired of y'all. All right, y'all. With that being said, let's get these folks off our screen because I'm tired of looking at them. My stomach hurts.
Right.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna let Nikki6 take the floor.
Okay. Let's see, where do we start? It's been a while, B. First of all, can you all hear me? Can you hear me, B? Hold on, I can't hear you. I see you nodding your head.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just glad to be in the presence of you and D. I missed you ladies very much. I never miss tuning in, but I do miss, being a part because, I'm long-winded. I hate to put those paragraphs in the comments.
Yes, let's do it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing
But
wrong
Juneteenth, you got me more excited about Juneteenth, more than I've ever been, actually. Because it's not, and the reason being is because I don't really find like minds locally, that we can have the discussions that you and I have.
Yes.
So I'm just excited, and I love what you're doing, and you and I talk about, we go way back on top. So beyond our mother's year sometimes. So I'm just excited just to be a part of it, and for you to even just have me on for my opinion, my word of rhyme or reason or what have you. So I just appreciate it.
Yes, you're welcome. Anytime.
And I mean, like I said, I just love the aura and the flow of the show. I love the guests. I love the guests just as much as I love you and T. So everything just comes together, and I like that. If we could do that, if that could spread beyond, this hour on YouTube, if that could just spread beyond in just everyday life, it would be so much better.
I so agree with you, Nikki.
Absolutely.
I agree 100%.
Definitely would. I had told you when we spoke that I was going to do something special for Juneteenth, and however, I've had a setback. It's still coming because the month is not over. Okay.
That's right.
But I did promise you that I would give you a piece tonight.
Oh,
I've just been kind of contemplating. I've just been kind of contemplating because of the particular topics. Because the rapper incident, I want to do a piece on that. I have my infamous nigga piece for that. I really wanted to apply that to that particular situation, sad situation.
Yes.
And then, I have my all-time favorite, Sometimes I Wonder, which is what I'll give you all tonight.
Yes.
If I break up, if I break up, if I pause, if I get out of breath, just bear with me, just feel me, because I'm just getting over COVID-19 again, unfortunately. So I'm going to take it nice and slow to make sure everyone hears me, okay? All right. And I'm going to tell you about this poem. This was about maybe 2000, 2001. It's over 20-year-old poem. And I had written this poem originally. The original poem to it was called I Wonder, which I wrote in 1996. And it was a dedication to my brother. And it was, I wonder what if, coulda, woulda, shoulda. And so about 4 years later, I came back and I revamped the poem because I was just sitting there just reflecting on my life at that time. And so I revamped the poem and I titled it Sometimes I Wonder. Mm-hmm. And it was just at that time what I was going through, my thoughts and, just my views on the world. And it's just amazing how I performed that particular piece to this day. And to this very day, people are in awe that I wrote this 20 years ago. Because like I said, everything I write, everything that I do, I try to do from the heart. So, it's nothing that I had to recite. It's nothing that I had to really just sit down and think about. It just flowed. And it's been my favorite piece and a favorite part of me. So I'm going to share it with you all.
Awesome.
All right. Sometimes I wonder, what is my soul's purpose for being here when every other day I get the feeling that my time is near? And if I'm supposed to be a part of something as great as God, why does Satan come through first when times get hard? I feel like a crash test dummy in this game of life. So if it's going to be over before I know it, why should I bear the heartache of having to love and lose by being a mother and a wife? Look out into the world and all the chaos that's been hanging on like an everlasting disease and seeing too many of my people dying without ever searching for the cure. Falling into the matrix of America. Nigga, please. I'd rather be coming to you live from Tel Aviv before I hang around. Because ready or not, this new Babylon will be the first to fall down. Because storms, turmoil, and hatred boils all in the cause of this life. The knife that stabbed my brother in the back and threw me off track, I now see was a doorway out of nowhere. Yet I still say, God, why didn't you choose him on another day, in another way? Sometimes I wonder about things that might not even be. And sometimes I wonder if anybody else sees what I see, like white sheets replaced by real pictures of faces on the news that replaces irrelevant spaces to hide the dirty cases of abuse and misuse by the original gangsters. The backbone of these current situations. They got my folks caught by the throat with all those fine print stipulations dedicated to erase all those who don't go along with the initiation. They got subliminal messages through TV aiming for a minority genocide when everything that comes from the government is sex and lies, telling us to go along with our lives. What? Legalize marijuana. So in the event of my demise, y'all can blaze one at my grave because I'll leave with a bright smile and red eyes, as clueless and carefree as the day I was born. In the meanwhile, still, I press on, working towards my dream of building a battleship that my people can board and take trips or just live and let loose. Maybe we'll run across some lost paradise and run the habitants away, breaking the ground with the bloody cross, yelling, Black folks is claiming this today, because the village of all villages is us, scattered out here in the wilderness. 400 years of oppression has long lapsed, so sometimes I wonder, and sometimes I just let it go. That's it, Lee.
Yes, bravo, bravo, bravo.
Thank you, baby.
So beautiful. I love it.
Thank you, D. That's what I do, D. So listen, and you're more than welcome. The next show that I do, I would like for you to attend. B have been with me, but D, I think that's something that you would love and appreciate as well.
Okay.
Yes. Listen, I love that piece. Matter of fact, let's shoot a live version of that this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, you and I had talked. Yes, most definitely. I think I am. It's time to do that piece live.
Yes, yes. My ancestors are speaking to me. They said, "Girl, you better go head on and do your thing, girl." Yes. Well,
I'm with you, cuz.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna shoot a live version of that. And since both of you ladies were not here for the introduction, I have to replay the introduction of this episode for you ladies. So without further ado,
okay,
let's get into it.
Welcome to Talk About It Tuesday, Juneteenth edition. Do you know what the Black Codes are? Although the Black Codes existed before the Civil War, and many northern states had them, it was the southern U.S. states that codified such laws into everyday practice. The Black Codes, also known as the Black Laws, were restrictive laws designed to limit the freedom of African Americans and ensure their availability as a cheap labor force after slavery was abolished during the Civil War. Under the Black Codes, many states required Black people to sign yearly labor contracts, and if they refused, they risked being arrested, fined, and forced into unpaid labor. There were also vagrancy laws that declared a Black person to be vagrant if unemployed, and without permanent residence, a person could be fined, arrested, or be subject to free labor. Southern states, such as Mississippi and South Carolina, enacted the first Black Codes, which required free Black people to have written evidence of employment for the coming year each January, and that they forfeit their wages earned and be subject to arrest if they left before the end of their contract. The Black Codes also define the type of property free Black people can own. The Black Codes caused outrage and panic in the northern states because it seemed the South was trying to recreate some form of quasi-slavery to negate the results of the war. When the radical 39th Congress reconvened in December of 1865, they were furious about the developments that had transpired during Johnson's presidential Reconstruction period. Rallying against the Black Codes as a return to slavery and being a violation of the 13th Amendment, Congress passed the Civil Rights Act of 1866, the 14th Amendment, and the Second Freemen's Bureau Bill. The Memphis riot in May of 1866 and the New Orleans riot in July caused urgency to ease the tensions in the state-sanctioned racism permeating in the South. After winning in large majorities, in 1866, the Republican Congress passed the Reconstruction Act. This arrangement lasted until the Compromise of 1877, which in effect marked the beginning of the Jim Crow era.
Wow.
So get ready for next week.
Oh yeah.
We diving into the Jim Crow era.
Yeah, let's dig deep. You know I like to go deep.
We're gonna dig deep.
That. You know, I was very engaged in the visuals. I don't know who voiced that was Sunshine, but you was doing your thing. Okay. Keeping the people with the flow. I love the whole thing. The knowledge.
Yes. So with that being said, honey, we teaching this whole month. We're making sure our people understand that they come from greatness. Make sure y'all go back because I did a whole spiel of 5 inventors that we could be proud of. Because in my opinion, they always want us to feel so sad and so hurt and so displaced. Baby, that is not our history. That is not our history. So by the end of this month, you will definitely understand more about your history because we're also going to dive into a little bit of Kemet and a little bit of Massachusetts.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Now you're talking my language. Yes, ma'am. I'm with you. It's not to, not to persuade anybody, not to, try to start a movement. It's not even about that. It's about understanding who you are. Some people are ready and some people are not. You can stay in denial and live your life in misery to a certain extent. Or you can, own up and exercise your third eye and realize who and what you are.
That's right. We got to dig a little deep. We got to go a little bit to Egypt, baby.
Yeah.
Baby, and look, I appreciate Jay-Z for coming up with what he called a rock. But baby, in my mind, this stand for what? the Egyptian
Okay.
symbol for eternal life, baby.
Okay.
It is what it is.
You've been doing your homework, B. I love it. Yes.
Come on now. Come on
Yes.
now.
Everything comes from us. Like I told you, from the Pope's hat. Hold on, baby. Yeah.
That's right.
So they were shooting. Okay.
It's a lot of things that have been copied from the ancient Egyptians and been remixed to look like it was Americanized, but America didn't come up with that.
All right.
We'll dive into it. We'll go a little bit deeper every
Oh
week.
yeah.
So y'all just be ready.
Oh, yeah.
Next Tuesday, we got 2 more lessons in this month, so we gotta go a little deep next week, and we're gonna go our deepest on the 28th. So y'all be ready.
I'll be there. I'll be here with you, B. D. We gonna talk about some stuff, D. So be ready.
Let's get into it.
We gonna go deep. Matter of fact, I challenge everybody to find something out about your history, especially the people that's coming in on the show, to share with the people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that way
Okay.
we can share this knowledge, because
That'll work.
I'm tired of everybody trying to act like
Challenge the guests. I want the guests to everybody. Like you said, guests, everybody dig deep.
yes.
You know, when I say deep, I'm not talking about, you know, your grandmama's grandmama. I'm talking about, like I said, let's go back to Kemet. Haley Selassie. Just you need to one book, the greatest book that I think, the first book that changed my life besides the Bible was Yahweh been Yahweh. You were not a nigga. If you haven't read it, pick it up and read it. It's just start digging. It's a lot out there.
Yes.
It's a lot out there. Hidden colors. I mean, I can go on and on and on. It's a lot out there. It's deeper than roots. I'm telling you, it's a lot out there.
I know it's a lot of people that haven't seen Hidden Colors, so I may get a group together and we can watch it piece by piece on a day. I don't know. We'll just have to get a group together and we can actually have a discussion.
Yeah.
You know, that would
But I'm
be
gonna tell you
something good
another
to do.
one that everybody will have access to, though. And I talk about it all the time. You know, it's one of my favorite movies. Was it Nat Turner? What was the name of it? Was it called Nat Turner? The Nat Turner movie.
Yes.
That and the Book of Negroes. I mean, hey, listen. No, just know your history.
The
Book of
the movie that they had about Nat Turner, they pretty much banned the movie when it got ready to go to the movie theater, and they caused so much controversy.
I remember that.
The sales were awful. Matter of fact,
I challenge.
That's gonna be my person to talk about next week for sure.
Okay, now let's talk about Nat Turner and why he rebelled.
And
okay,
the name of the movie is The Birth of a Nation.
The Birth of a Nation. That's it. Yeah, listen. Birth of a Nation. If you don't get it, you will never get it. You know, I mean that with all my heart. If you don't get it, you will never get it. You're gonna be forever lost. If you understand, if you understand why Nat Turner rebelled, okay, we can talk about some things.
Y'all, they pretty much banned this movie. Listen, this is what they did.
Shut it down.
When this movie came out, when people bought tickets to watch the movie, guess what they did? They put the ticket sales towards another movie. So the ticket sales would seem very, very low for this movie.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
because like I said, they always want to hide the truth. They always, you know, the motto has always been to dumb us down from who we are. And it's amazing how it has worked, you know, all these years. But it's a lot of people that's waking up and realizing who and what they are. So, you know, my aura, I can't be touched by that foolishness because I know who I am and I know where I'm going and I know what I'm looking forward to. You can't, you know, you can't get me with the trickery and just sorcery. It won't work.
No. And that picture is a nice depiction of the actual movie and Nat Turner's life. So I advise everybody to go check it out. But with that being said, let me read the rest of these comments. Sunshine said, pick this up. You dropped it, Queen. Oh, she's talking about the mic, of course.
Thank you, Sunshine.
Honey, Miss Bobby is clapping it up. Yes.
Thank you, Miss Bobby.
Sunshine said, thank you kindly. She also said, with the eye of Horus in the center, you know exactly what to say.
Yes, Sunshine, let's talk about it.
She said they dug in the black man's history and then tried to use it against him. Meanwhile, they got a whole, you know what, let me get my blanket together.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine, you a mess every week.
Yeah, Sunshine, we coming to Philly to do brunch.
Baby, we're going to come up there and do a live show and talk about it Tuesday.
Right, we need to do it live with Sunshine, yes.
We're going to do a live show up there in Philly. So y'all get ready, baby, because we're going to do this.
Yes.
All right, with that being said, I want you all to know your history and make sure don't fall weak to nobody trying to tell you who you are. You find out who you are for yourself. D?
Y'all stay hydrated, man. It's real hot outside. Call the people, get your air charged because it's real hot. Stay hydrated. Y'all drink water. Put a little rag over your forehead. Don't be having any children outside. Don't be having any children outside. Check on the elders. It's hot. Somebody go stop by, knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? Check on your people in this era. Okay?
Exactly. Nikki6, you got something you want to say to the people before we head on out?
Yes, stay hydrated and keep that mind elevated. Okay, read. Knowledge is power. It's not about, you try, everybody can't be president, everybody can't be NBA star, but knowledge is power. The more you know, the more powerful you become and understand who you are and what you are.
Exactly.
Elevate your mind every day, every second in your sleep. Just get yourself a routine. I know I had to start myself one to keep my mind elevated and not fall off ever again and understand who and what I am and what I am expecting out of the next life.
Exactly. Well, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Good night.
Y'all know what it is.